So we'll be discussing about retrogression and cross-chargeability, and both of these are for people who are waiting in line for their green cards. So normally what happens is there is a visa bulletin. That visa bulletin is issued every month. और उस visa bulletin की दो categories होती हैं. एक is the date of filing and the other is the final action date. Most of you know about that, and the Department of State बताता है कि जी इस महीने ये आप इस लाइन में खड़े होंगे फाइनल एक्शन डेट में या डेट ऑफ फाइलिंग में. तो आइडियल इसका ये था, द वे इट वाज envisioned was when the date of filing comes, that's the date you're able to file for your adjustment of status. And then when the final action date comes, that is the day you expect, not that it should, you expect your green card to be approved. So that's the interim period. And what happens is, first, when are you able to file for your green card? It is based on your country of birth, not your country of nationality, which could be different. So a person who was born in UAE but has an Indian passport will go by UAE. On the other hand, a person who was born in India but now has a Canadian passport will still go by the country of birth, which is India. So why does this country of birth make a difference? Because in the visa bulletin we have the chart which shows कि आप कौन सी line में खड़े हैं, and based on your country of birth it is at times as quick as 3 years or it could be as delayed as 13 years. उतना ही पीछे आपको जाना होता है. So that is what fluctuates, and it comes out every single month, which means you can only file your case within that month. अब वो अगर carry on होता है to the next month तो आप अगले महीने भी कर सकते हैं, but if it doesn't then you are restricted to that particular date, which means even on the 30th of that day, तो आप फर्स्ट को अगर वो डेट अवेलेबल हो रही है आप उसके पिछले महीने की 31 तारीख को फाइल नहीं कर सकते. द गवर्नमेंट इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू टेक इट सेइंग कि इट्स नॉट देयर. और वो ये नहीं करते कि वो 31 को अगर आपका पैकेज गया तो वो रख लेते हैं कि ओके यू नो व्हाट विल कीप इट टिल द नेक्स्ट डे, कल तो अवेलेबल हो ही जाएगा. नो, दे आर वेरी क्विक, दे रिजेक्ट इट ऑन दैट डे. ऑन दी अदर हैंड, अगर आपका पैकेज उस महीने की 30 तारीख तक पहुंचना था एंड इट रीचेस देयर ऑन द फर्स्ट ऑफ द नेक्स्ट मंथ, दे वोंट से अभी एक दिन ही डिले हुआ ना, डोंट वरी, विल कीप इट एज इफ कल हमें मिल गया था. दे विल रिजेक्ट इट. And the rejection process is not immediate, just that in itself takes at least 30 to 45 days. So that means you have missed a lot. But even filing within time, what happens is, how do you file? So there is a concept called cross-chargeability. और वो cross-chargeability ये है कि the husband can take the country of birth of the spouse, not of the kids, only of the spouse. So if the husband is born in a particular country which is, let's say, 13 years behind, but the spouse is born in a country which is much earlier, he or she can take that. So that's cross-chargeability. और दूसरी चीज़ है regression. तो normally जिस तरह आप बैंक में भी जाते हैं या कहीं और जाते हैं, there is a token number 2, 3, 45, 47. It just goes on. But then here in immigration, you keep on progressing and suddenly they say we're going back in time. It's retrogressing. तो आप अगर लाइन में खड़े थे, आपको पता था कि अभी मेरे ग्रीन कार्ड में 6 महीने रह गए, अचानक वो कहेंगे नहीं अब 6 नहीं, अब 11 महीने रह गए. And you say it should have been shorter. No, it grows longer. Why? Because that time they say now we have more cases than we can handle, or there are more cases than we can adjudicate and we have the visa numbers for this particular year. So for that purpose the visa numbers go back, and that's called regression. It's not only for you, it is for everyone. And mind you, ये वो सारी चीज़ें होती हैं when you have done your fingerprints, your background checks, your documents are in order, all those things are there. Because if any of those things are not there, that can seriously impact your case. क्योंकि आपका केस वैसे ही क्यू में लगा हुआ है, उसके बैकग्राउंड चेक्स चल रहे हैं, वो उन चीज़ों को देख रहे हैं, एंड दे आर मिसिंग, देन दे इशू यू ए RFE, रिक्वेस्ट फॉर एविडेंस, और अ स्ट्रिक्टर थिंग, नोटिस ऑफ इंटेंट टू डिनाई, कि आपकी ये चीज़ें नहीं हैं. या अगर अप्रूव भी हो गया तो NOIR, नोटिस ऑफ इंटेंट टू रिवोक, कि हमने अप्रूव करके इस चीज़ को वापस ले रहे हैं, चाह रहे हैं. अगर ये सारी चीज़ें पूरी भी हैं तो भी आपका केस की जो फाइनल एडजुडिकेशन है, दैट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन वंस द फाइनल एक्शन डेट इज़ देयर. और अगर वो फाइनल एक्शन डेट अभी नहीं आई तो, एंड दिस इज़ ओनली फॉर द पर्पसेस ऑफ ग्रीन कार्ड. नॉन इमिग्रेंट वीज़ाज़ वो इससे अफेक्ट नहीं होते. सो वेदर यू आर हेयर ऑन एन H1B, ऑन एन O वीज़ा, ऑन a TN, ऑन एन L1, R1, ऑल दीज आर सेपरेट. इनका इम्पैक्ट इस ग्रीन कार्ड प्रोसेस पे नहीं होता. सो इन शॉर्ट, द वीज़ा बुलेटिन इज़ द एरिया विच शोज़ अस कि जी आप किस लाइन में खड़े हैं, कितनी देर एक्सपेक्टेड है, नॉट दैट इट विल हैपन, लेकिन कितनी देर एक्सपेक्टेड है. एंड दैट्स व्हाट कॉन्टिन्यूसली गोज़ ऑन until you get your green card. So एक डेट है, डेट ऑफ फाइलिंग, जब वो अवेलेबल होती है you can file it, and the final action date when it's approved. Now this holds good for even people who are outside the US, क्योंकि उनके लिए ये होता है कि when the date of filing comes you can go for your national visa center consular processing. वहाँ पे वो केस लाइन में आ जाता है. And then only once this case is ready to be approved, then they call you for an interview and they approve it. So they could do other things, they could interview you, they could schedule you for any other information, but the case is not going to be approved until the final action date. That date is available, which allows them to proceed and finally approve your case. Our goal is always to meticulously look at these things, to see in the avenues that we can help you, to formulate things which are helpful to you in the long run. And obviously these are time sensitive. So what we do is we try to be proactive, so that if we know that the case is going to be available, we go ahead, we file it, we have it ready so you don't lose that window. Because sometimes the window opens and then before the window closes, if you are ready, you have done things before time, you have planned them, you submit them within that. Thank you for tuning in, and let us know if we can help you in any shape, way or form.
Your attorney, your immigration ally.